everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of BizWiz Season 3, where we talk to small business owners across India and know more about what their business is about. In this episode, we're joined by Mr. Safir, founder of the Square Prints. Square Prints is a brand that offers customized printed products to their customers. And a noteworthy point is they have more than 30K Instagram followers and they're a fully digital brand. So, Safir, welcome. Why don't you tell us more about yourself and your brand?
First of all, thank you, Mr. Moja, for having me here, for this opportunity. I myself am Mohammed Safi from Kerala, and I am currently founder of the Square Prints. We are currently doing a printing brand based on Instagram, and our current product is, printed pictures. We print pictures of customers and we send to customers.
Okay, so it's like customers will send you their photos and then you print it into frames and things like that, right? Like gifting option.
Yeah, gifting option. Yeah, customized gifting option. Yeah.
My gifts, right. Okay, so tell us more about what is the average order value of your product?
We currently have about 10 to 20 orders per day. And
Okay.
it depends on our marketing intensity, actually.
Right. Okay. And when is your peak season? Like, when do you get in more orders than usual? And how does the order value change at that time?
It's actually, our peak season is actually, I think it's near to Christmas and all, Christmas and other festive seasons, also at the Valentine's Day. Also, I think the Christmas season is, people are more happy in this season. So I think they'll decide for, make more purchasing decision at this seasonal times actually.
Right. So during Christmas, it makes sense. During festivities,
Yeah,
people would want to gift more, so you have more business. So the
yeah,
order value would
yeah.
increase from 10 to how much does it increase per day?
It's actually depends on our marketing plans strategies actually. If we do offer more customer, offer more valuable things to the customer, they'll probably go for our product. And there are a lot of tools and more strategies to use while these seasonal times. And I think the order value will be changing according to our marketing intensity actually.
Okay. So speaking about marketing, so when you have the peak seasons during Christmas and Valentine's Day. So when you're doing the marketing strategies, how early do you start? Like, is it 1 month or 1 week before Valentine's, the whole thing starts? Or, yeah, let us know more about that.
It's actually, I started 2 weeks before actually. I call my teams and we'll have a meeting. So actually our, one of the challenges we face is we need to customize every order. Each and single order we need to have, you know, we take time to deliver. So
Mhm.
I calculate if we have this much orders, we have to spend this much time on, the back end. So yeah, I'll figure out it like that wise. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So your primarily business is based on Instagram, right? You get
Yeah.
customers on Instagram. So tell us more about the marketing strategies that you follow to get more sales especially during those peak seasons.
Yeah, we currently using the most effective, marketing strategies. We use influencer strategy. We
Influencer.
send our product to influencers or celebrities who has most followers and social influencers.
Mhm.
So we send them, and if they'll review our product and they'll suggest our product. So I think we through Instagram, it's more effective for us actually. It depends on the brand actually. If if the brand, it depends on the product and the brand.
Hmm.
So for our product, I think the influencer marketing has worked a lot, and also I sometimes run Facebook ads and other things. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Tell us more about how can some a business who sells customized products, how do they prepare for the festive season or the peak season?
Yeah, I think you have to prepare early itself. You had to plan about how to dispatch and how to.
So you plan the dispatching beforehand, and then anything else regarding, I know customizable, you can only do make the products once you get the orders. But is there
Yeah.
something else that merchants can do beforehand to prepare for that rush?
I think yeah, it depends on the product actually. For my product, yeah, I have this time period. Like I can calculate if I get this much order. Yeah,
Hmm.
so I just customized according to that actually.
Right. Okay. It's all about the planning. You need to calculate the
Yeah,
time,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
effort that goes in.
For my product, it's mostly about the time actually. Most challenging part was the time. If we get up to this order, we can manage it within the 1 day, or it
Hmm.
actually depends. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Tell us more about, do you hire people for to manage during the festive rush? Tell us if you what is your hiring process and what you think about it for small businesses.
Yeah, for small businesses, yeah, I think hiring is the most important and crucial part actually. Most people make this mistake, like they try to do everything by themselves. Like even though I can do everything myself, but I actually master something and I, delegate it. So I can work on something else. I can figure something else.
Mm.
So hiring is a, very crucial part. And also when hiring, you need to hire, best people. If you hire good, you don't have to worry about that side, the part which you have delegated. You don't need to, follow up every how if we hire a good people. Yeah.
Good person. Okay. That's a very interesting point. Like
Yeah.
when after you learn a particular task, then you
Yeah.
delegate it. Not you don't
Yeah.
hire for something you don't know. Like that's also
Yeah.
possible. But
Yeah. First, we need to, yeah, when we are leading some team. Yeah. First we need to know about
figure
the
it out,
process. Then, yeah. Then only we can tell, our people to follow such things. If you don't know how to do that, I don't think we can.
tell the others how to do
Yeah.
it.
I mean basic, no, not specialized thing, mostly general things. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a very, small
Mm.
business owners, most of them, they start as solopreneurs. It's a one
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then growing is actually a big challenge because then they have to find someone to hire. Then they have to see if
Yeah.
they're a good fit. Then there's the cost of hiring and all those things are
Yeah.
there. So, when you first started out and when you first hired someone to help with your business, how
Mm.
did that go? Is there so for a business owner who is going to hire their first employee, what do you have to say to them?
Yeah, in my case, for my first hiring was one of my best friend actually. And I just hired him and I teached him how to do this. And after a while, I think I need to make a better decision. I need to, it's just, like we need some specialized people in a particular area to, so yeah, after that I just interviewed some people. And yeah, after meeting with certain people, we get to know what is their taste and how can we process them, like to do things. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Since you're an online business, is there any tools or platforms that you use to streamline your process?
Yeah, actually, the most challenging part of an online business was like you need to keep updated on the market. Actually, the marketing process changes. Like every 3 months. Actually, even the Instagram algorithm keeps changing every three months. So it's very challenging. Actually, Instagram currently changing the algorithm from the photo app to like more video oriented content.
Mm.
Like yeah, after the success of TikTok, they just keep like video video content. So it's actually you need to keep updated in every every platforms. I mostly use like Twitter and other Reddit and other like platforms. They discuss the things mostly
Marketing
most
related.
trending things, yeah, marketing related things. So I also then my my always I always depend on books actually.
Hmm.
If something is if I was blocked in something, I'll just research about this particular topic, and I just search about those books related to that topic, and I'll purchase that books and I'll read everything in it. So after reading that book, I get some more insights, about that topic, so I can move easily after the books has been always helping me to move forward actually.
Okay, that's very interesting insight on upskilling as business owners. So
Yeah,
main points were both using Twitter and other platforms to
yeah,
interacting with the latest trends, and then books. So coming to
yeah.
book, what are some of your favorite um, books that you read that helped you in your business?
For yeah, my favorite books were recently in marketing side there is a book called The New Rules for Marketing and Public Relations. It's a very
Mm-hmm.
good book for general marketing. Coming to digital marketing, there is a book called The Digital Marketing for Dummies. It's actually very good books. For in my business, there are a lot of books. Like for recently, my recent favorite was from Naval Ravikant, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. It's a very good book. Also,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Is there any personal stories that you have related to managing your business during rush seasons?
Yeah, actually, as I said, like I always, before the rest seasons, I always call my team and we'll be, have a meeting and we'll plan earlier to like how can we, ship effectively. And also, I always tell them to keep in touch with the customers. Even the rest time, we need to get the feedbacks of our product. If there is
Mm,
any any simple mistakes, we need to replace that product. So it's a very crucial part. Even though if there is a very rush orders, we need to we have to deliver a good products only.
mm.
There should be no compromise on our quality or any other side. So yeah,
That's interesting because when small businesses there's a lot of orders coming in, then the
yeah,
customer service part will that might be the first thing to fall down because it's not
yeah,
directly related to revenue. So that
yeah,
some businesses might neglect it.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
that's a very great point.
mm,
Collecting feedback, even if it's negative feedback, then work on it.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay, so you're saying on social media during festive season, extra you have to be extra careful.
Yeah,
Extra effort has to be put to engage with customers, right?
yeah, yeah.
So, other than Instagram, is there any other platform that you sell on?
Actually, yeah, it depends on product. There is a lot of platforms that we can currently sell. Like there is it's actually depends on the product. And currently, I'm selling on Amazon. It's
Amazon.
not custom. It's about not customized product, but pre-printed actually. Certain themes and all.
Okay, so during festive, is there do you see an order increase in order from Amazon as well, just like how you see on Instagram?
Yeah, actually, Amazon has this, the people are mostly searching on Amazon more than Google for products,
Mm.
actually. And also in Amazon we have these a lot of option. We need to learn more about how to sell on Amazon. There are a lot of YouTube videos and all to like how to customize each keywords to to have more visibility of our product in Amazon. Also, there are a lot of advertising option currently on Amazon, so you can advertise also during this festive season. So it will, yeah, of course, it will impact your sales.
Okay. So why do you think small businesses should say which platform should they prioritize? Amazon or Instagram? I know it depends based on the products, right? Different
Yeah,
products. But
yeah,
what is your
yeah.
opinion on that?
In my in my opinion, for to sell product, you can use many platform. For like it's for if you are more into you are looking for a long term branding or something. I think you should go for you have to have diversified different platforms for branding. I think the Instagram is for better option to tell our brand stories. To we can engage, we can tell our stories to directly to the customers. uh, when looking to Amazon, we can only, there is a limitation for branding side, but in Instagram we can tell more stories, and also we can use particular colors, themes, and images to interact with or to tell our stories actually.
Right. Okay. I wanted to circle back on something that you mentioned before. When we were talking about marketing, you said that influencer marketing works for you for your business. So,
Yeah.
for a business who hasn't done that yet and wants to try it out, what are some
Mm.
tips that you would give them? Like what kind of influencers, and how do we contact them, and what partnership are established between them, and the compensation, is it just the product in exchange, or is there money, and things like that?
Yeah, it's actually once again it's based on the brand and the product. To
Hmm.
before get start from influencer marketing, first you need to have a good profile actually, attractive attractive profile. And once you have a good profile, you can send messages. You can send direct message to them. And once they see, and if they like our product and our pages, they'll of course they'll reply, and they'll be accepting our offer. In our case, mostly influencers and other celebrities actually liked our product. It's customized. We are printing their own pictures, so they
Hmm.
are happily accepting our offer.
Hmm.
If I think that if there are people who are who are paid actually, they need to pay for, like, it depends on people. Some people you know ask for payment for stories, or how this much post they uh, pay for, they need payment for this post and all. Yeah. Actually depends on different people.
Okay. So when you're doing a partnership, is it just for one time, like just one post or a few stories, or is it long term? Like after a few months also they'll be posting about your product?
Yeah, actually, some people, uh, likes our brand, very much. So they'll keep, even we ask them to do once more, they'll happily accept our offer. So
Hmm.
it's about our relationship with them. Like we need to have a good terms with them, so they'll happily accept our offer. Yeah, I think.
Right. Moving on to another question. What is the most challenging part of your business?
Actually, when I started from this village in Kerala. Actually, so the most people were even aware of the internet business. They were asking me, "Are you selling through Instagram? How can you sell through Instagram?" And also I said, "Yeah, I sell. Yeah." Mostly, I my first two challenges were, one were delivery side. To deliver products in bulk, and the second were the, of course, the payment gateway actually. So delivery side, I firstly opted for India Post and all, but it's I think it's a bit difficult to send in bulk, and after a while I switched to delivery, and I get this client panel portal, and I can track everything on that. Coming to the payment gateway, I had to receive, through card payments also. I need to have some, to my products customized. So I need to customize payments and all. It's a different amount for each product. So yeah, when I was researching about the payment gateways, I saw, of course, Instamojo, and also, yeah, I have, I had some good reviews about Instamot. So yeah, so I opted for it, and it was very good. Had been
Right.
very helpful for me for through my journey. And I need to, especially, I need to thank you, founders of Instamojo, for helping me, and like a lot of businesses like me.
Right. Yeah. So collecting payments is really a big challenge. It's,
Yeah,
especially when more orders start coming in, then you also need to track everything. And then
yeah,
you need to collect their details, shipping details, and
yeah, 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 yeah,
so much of your time also gets saved, and everything is
yeah,
organized also. Right.
yeah.
Okay, is there any other anecdotes, any other personal stories that you would like to share with us? Something that you learned from a failure in your business, and then what you learned from it?
Yeah, actually, failures. Yeah, about talking about failures. Failures are the stepping stones. Actually, I have failed many times in my life. Actually, through my even though academic or even in businesses, I have failed more in many occasions. But I think it makes us, stronger. Each failure comes with a, seed of success. Actually, I have, when I started this business, I started, I take my old savings and I put into my business, and I started with an office, and I had to do everything, like after starting this business, I doesn't have any idea about how to market a product, even though I just had this idea to do something, do business on Instagram. At first 3 months, I didn't have a single order actually. I was just, but I went to my office every day. Each day I showed up, and I do, this small parts. And after a while, it comes the result. I got some result. I got some orders at first, and then it got multiplied, and yeah, like that. Just have this network. So yeah,
Okay, yes, thank you. That was a really inspiring story. And coming back to festive related themes, so is there anything that we missed out on? A lot of questions were discussed here based on festive orders and managing and hiring, things like that. Anything else
yeah.
around that? Any advice you want to give other than anything, those we discussed?
Think the people, most of the people are, looking for a comfort jobs actually.
Mm-hmm.
The internet is, very big. It has a, huge potential, especially in India actually. And I think the most of people are just, they are spending most time on internet, like just scrolling through the reels. I think we just need to redirect that energy to something productive. Like, we are already spending so much time on our phone and internet. So why don't we just, like, we need to do something, you know.
Right. Yes, that's a really great advice. Okay, so let's wrap up uh,
Okay.
episode 4 of BizWiz Season 3. Safi, thank you so much for joining us. This episode really had a lot of insights on, especially on festive related sales and how businesses can manage peak seasons and how to hire employees and why you
Yeah.
should hire them, and many insights. So, once again, thank you. And
Yeah. Thank you so much.